Here is a simple way to capture floating colours on water. You'll need a shallow tray or dish filled to about 1 inch with water and some scraps of paper. I'm using everything from post-it notes to card. Printer paper works fine. You can use any paint or colour that will mix with oil. I'm using inks. I've got 1 pot for each colour and I add a splash of cooking oil to each one. I'm using peanut oil, but any cooking oil will work. You'll have to experiment to find out how much oil you need in your paint to allow the colour to float on the water. Mix the oil and colour up really well. The inks mix smoothly, but some colours stay a bit bobbly, and that ends up being part of the design. I'm using spoons to carefully drop blobs of oily paint onto the surface of the water. You don't have a huge amount of control, and the colour will move about in its own way when it hits the water. When you've added enough colour, you might like to help it move around with a toothpick or thin paintbrush. Then place a piece of paper carefully on top of the pattern and watch while it becomes wet through. With thin paper you can see the pattern showing through. When you've put that to dry, you'll find that one lot of paint will usually make quite a few prints. I'm trying different types of paper, including printer paper, post-it notes, and heavy-duty card. The only paper that doesn't seem to work is very shiny, treated paper. Leave your prints to dry flat, and when they are dry, have a good look at them. I'm going to use some of mine to make the end papers of handmade books. You could also make cards, wrapping paper, or cut and tear them up for collage. Or you could just admire them as they are.